goes out to our friends at Evil Scarecrow, because Scarecrows belong in fields. Made it funny. You guys still alive? You having a good time so far? You ready for some more? Let's fucking do this, killing thrills!
I'm joined by tonight's headliners, Heart of a Coward.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you finding it so far?
It's good. Amazing turnout.
Yeah, no, it's been like that since literally the first band showed up.
That's awesome.
It's
so rare to see that these days. Like we did the all day yesterday as well. And it wasn't like that.
Really?
Like, it would filter in throughout the night, but you never see this many people here for the whole night.
It's the Midlands for you.
I'm a Midlander, I'm from Kidderminster.
Oh wow!
Yeah, originally.
I'm a Brummie but live in London now, so it's all. Well, that's the thing. I mean, talking about London very quickly, because London's a bit. Well, it's weird in a way, because you get brilliant bands, obviously, but turnouts are sometimes a little bit shaky.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. Maybe it's. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
That maybe kind of people are kind of then really picky with what they go to.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are people that they will go to anything and everything.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I've been in London as well. You've got like 4 or 5 shows a night sometimes.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, Camden Rocks is on tonight, and then you've got all
Temples Festivals on
If I wasn't here,
if I wasn't
here, I'd be.
My mate had a ticket, and I went to that's 2 years in a row I've not been able to go, but.
Well, the last, I mean, I was supposed to go see Turnstile as well, and that never fell through.
See those.
They're supposed to be immense, like really, really good.
Nothing but awesome things about it, mate.
So, what's 2015 been like so far?
It's all been. It's been amazing, but it's all been focused on the new album.
Sure.
So really busy few months at the start, wasn't it?
Yeah, like
recorded.
We finished like the last tour we did last year was Machine Head.
Yeah.
Which was an awesome way to end the last album cycle. Like, you know, that was amazing. And off the back of that, we've just been in the studio, man, like finishing our new album, playing a few festivals here and there, and it's just kind of building up to new album release. And
where did you record the album?
We recorded with Justin Hill. With,
wow.
The vocalist from Sick.
Yeah.
We get on quite very well with him. Like, we toured with him last year as well.
Yeah.
He produced Jamie's vocals on our last album, Severance,
Okay.
as well. But yeah, we recorded with him. We did the whole thing with him this time, and we were down in Reading for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We
did
everything.
accent for a bit with
everything else. And we recorded live drums as well, which was so nice, man. Like, the last 2 albums we've done has all been programmed, because we haven't had the budget there to do it all the time. Yeah. So it's been really cool, man. Like, we just can't wait to get it out now.
People don't. I don't think people understand how expensive it is to record drums. It's one of those things that it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort.
Yeah, to get it to sound right as well, you have to. It takes a lot of work, and someone who really knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Justin absolutely nailed it, man.
It's made all the difference, hasn't it? It's like the overall sound, you can tell, like it's got a bit more punishing.
It just sounds more natural, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, and Noddy as a drummer as well, he's got all this kind of natural groove that you can't program it. There's no way you could have all the best software in the world, all the best. You just couldn't.
All the
program
toys.
his hands. Yeah, you just can't do it.
So when's the album coming out?
We can't say an exact date yet.
Sometime in the near distant future.
It will be out this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are desperate to get it out.
Sure.
Man. Like,
well, Severance went down so well. I think everyone's kind of itching for more new stuff.
I think we were really surprised at that.
Yeah, because it was a bit of a different. I mean, we got kind of pigeonholed it with the gen thing.
Sure.
Like, I mean, it's with the tuning and everything like that. It's easy to kind of go it's gen.
Yeah.
I think we've all got so much more influences. We wanted to kind of bring all that in. So when Severance did so well, it was kind of like with the next one, we really wanted to kind of focus a bit more on where we kind of take things, make things a bit more kind of straight up metal.
Sure.
Do a metal album. Yeah,
it's cool, man. I mean, it is more metal, but it's still us. Like, it's not like we've completely dropped our sound and gone to something else. We've just developed it in a way that it's not like pigeonholed into a certain genre.
Well, that's one of the things that kind of makes you guys stand out so much. You definitely have a sound to you. That's the thing. You can see where your kind of roots lie, but you definitely that's the best kind of thing, is taking what you know and then making it sound like you. Because anyone could make like a kill switch record. They wouldn't do it justice, but they could try. But when you can take that influence and then turn it into something, that's kind of the best thing. So you guys are ramped up for download in a few weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks today. Not that we're counting down.
No, not at all.
Mate,
Not like we're terrified about backstage or anything like that.
But you're playing early on, aren't you?
We're opening the main
Opening,
stage,
which is kind of it's a big deal in itself, because the first on over the last couple of years have really, well, I'd say download and Bloodstock, because obviously Evil Scarecrow, when they play Bloodstock and kill, oh my god, 12,000 people at 11 AM is like, yeah, that was a unique experience. But yeah, no, so I suppose it's a big deal. I mean, some people can look at it and go, well, it's early on, but it's not.
It doesn't matter,
It doesn't matter. Like, it's such, like I think I said before, it's such a huge deal. Like,
It's a sick lineup this year as well.
Yeah, of course.
For us, it's not just that it's a big show, it's like a big moment in our lives and our career as
Absolutely.
well. I mean, like, I think Download was the first festival we all went to. My dad took me to Download in 2004, and I sat on his shoulders and watched Metallica. Do you know what I mean? And then it's
Not many
like,
people can say that.
Fucking hell, like, then all these years later, it's like we get to play the main stage. It's not that it's just a big show, it's just such a big moment for us, and like, we appreciate, you know, the guys that have offered that slot to us. It's just like, we didn't think we'd be getting it.
You're doing a festival in Spain as well, aren't you?
Yeah,
and that lineup is actually
that's so good. Yeah.
We were talking about that with a couple of other bands, because I mean, obviously you've got Bloodstock and Download, and then you've got a lot of good all-dayers, but Europe is really, or say France, Germany, that sort of thing, have really nailed it when it comes to the festival.
It's cool, man. Like this year is the first year we're hitting the majors in Europe. Like, we've done a few of the smaller festivals before, like the all-dayers over there, which are awesome. Like, Europe's amazing. But this year, like Resurrection Festival, like, we've never been to Spain, so we get to go to Spain for the first time with the band and do that festival and see like Korn,
Cannibal Corpse.
Fuse. It's going to be insane.
Refused.
If you need someone to carry your leads or anything, I'll jump in. So what else have you got? I mean, obviously you've got the new album coming out. You've got a few festivals. I mean, are you going to be touring again in the UK or?
Yeah, it's all in the pipeline. Like, it's that weird moment where like we've delivered the album.
Sure.
And it's like we're all kind of sat here, just kind of like twiddling our thumbs. Like, come on, let's do this. But yeah, like there's been talk of you know, routing for a UK European tour. Like, we're talking about the supports and everything. So it's all bubbling under the surface at the moment.
Sure.
So I think within the next few months we'll start to announce things and it'll all start coming out.
Do you still get starstruck when you go to kind of festivals like that, and you see people like walk past you like?
We are all like.
When we did Download a couple of years ago, you just stood there and it's just like, there's Josh Holt. That's like, I obviously had a few beers the other day, and I squeezed through this gap and just kind of almost fell over and got up, and there was just Mastodon's drummer stood there and it's like, my bro, don't say something.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's only going to be blabbering at you.
Even when we were on the Machine Head tour like that, the first time Rob walked past us, we were all like,
hello, Mr. Flynn.
Beckoning him in. Hello there.
Like, we're all metalheads that have grown up with it and like looking up to people like that, and it's just insane to be sharing a stage with them and them being like, oh hey man, hey Steve, how's it going? It's like, you know my name.
Well, it's one thing to share the stage, but it's another to kill it with them. I mean, that's the thing, because I mean that tour in itself. Anyone that really tours with Machine Head is kind of like a whoa moment, but you guys went down so well on that tour.
Cheers.
I mean,
even Darkest Hour, like, I mean, I always forget, it's like, yeah, we got to tour Machine Head, but it's like, we got to tour with Darkest Hour as well, like, they are so good.
To them years ago,
and we had some good nights out with them.
Yeah, they were very nice guys.
They know how to drink. They know how to drink.
Yeah, so I've heard. So I've heard, yeah.
Very nice guys.
So, I mean, who are you kind of excited about it? I've asked a lot of bands, but obviously you guys are you see a lot more of it. What bands are around that you see that are kind of really not underrated, but are on the verge of kind of making it big out there at the moment?
I suppose it depends on what you would deem as big.
Yeah.
I mean, Thy Art is Murder, for example. They're about to just.
I'm gutted. I missed Slam Dunk because apparently they absolutely killed it.
Yeah, they are. They're ridiculous. They're such a machine now. They work so hard and they tore their ass off. They just So now they're touring so long. They've just got it now. It's just solid. They're just so heavy.
I think Black Tongue are about to do something special as well, man. I think it's going to be a good year for them.
A bit of sneaky bit. It's ridiculous.
Just the metal scene at the moment in general, man, it's so good. Like, there's so many bands.
Even yesterday, like the tech metal thing, there's loads of bands that are like all different. You got bands that sounded a bit like Dillinger, and you had bands that were like Between the Buried and Me, and things that kind of got Cold Lunar Isis sort of like influences, and there's all these kind of bands that are in this underground that need to be
cropping up.
Yeah, I don't know.
They just need that boost.
But I think it's because, I mean, years ago, I'm only 35, Christ sake, it's not like when I remember when it was a year older year, but everyone was so fixated on subgenres. It was like you only liked your tech, or you only liked metalcore, or you only like this. It seems to be a lot more acceptance of everything now.
Yeah, the lines are getting blurred, aren't they? Yeah. Like, there's so many crossovers now as well of like different things. I think that's maybe helped.
Well, I think it's nice that so many bands are kind of gelling together as well. Yeah. You don't get necessarily you won't go to a show and go, well, it's all going to be the same sort of genre.
Well, this is like tonight, for example. We played a tech metal fest yesterday, and we got to play with loads of tech bands, which was awesome. And today we just get to play with loads of metal bands. Yeah. So it's awesome, man. Like, let's get the best of both worlds.
It's really cool. Well, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope the new album goes well. I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.
Nice.
Thank you very much. That was a brand